which I don't think is interesting or special in any way. I have many friends who were on their deathbeds in the 80s and 90s when things weren't so far along with medications, and they've been a great help to me in dealing with the mind fuck that it is at the beginning. But because I like to write songs about what's going on in my life, my personal life, that's why I talk about this, because it just is the way it is. And I was thinking about this when it happened, about how I'm going to deal with it, and I came up with this absurd idea of escaping to the movies like I always do and asking what one of my favorite actors would do, Ernest Borgnine. I've always been a big fan of the disaster movies of the 70s and such things, Poseidon Adventure, and this is sort of my take on Woody Allen's Purple Rose of Cairo, where this woman escapes from her everyday life by going to the movies. And so I'm thinking, geez, I wonder what my hero Ernest Borgnine would do. And while writing the song, I was thinking he would probably tell me that I needed to stop being a faggot first. Before we could talk. Apparently he wasn't too down with the homos. But I did get a chance to meet him, as I talk about in the song. I was waiting tables in New York at a restaurant, and he came in to do a press lunch for his autobiography. He was 91 already at that point. And when he left, I got to shake his hand. It was sort of like this gigantic thing that just engulfed my tiny little hand. And he was very nice, and I introduced myself. And I have a funny little anecdote about him when he was married to another American superstar, Ethel Merman, big Broadway superstar in the States. Apparently she came home from an important audition once and said to him, "Ernest, the director says I have the skin of a 12-year-old and the voice of a 16-year-old. And Ernest says, "Well, what did he say about your 60-year-old cunt?" And she says, "You weren't mentioned."